How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome back to Schedule 1. Now, I haven't done a little video about this for a little while because, in fairness, I've been grinding this little game in the background and just trying to get my levels up and so on and so forth. And I thought, oh no, I'm stuck in the scenery because this person won't let me out. No! Oh, okay, I'm free. No, I'm not. Help. No, I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Cool. No, I'm free. Okay, cool. Right, let's get back to it, shall we? So, I wanted to basically talk to you about running two drug labs. Now, the problem with it is money. Money is a massive problem, especially when you don't earn a lot and you need to keep everything going a lot. So, first off, it's always best to be checking all your chemicals and everything else that you have laying around. And the reason why is because if these run out, you're in a little spot of trouble. So, every single day, I run through all of the stuff on my shelf. Now, the reason why I do this is because every single day, I use a lot of stuff. And if you use a lot of stuff, guess what happens? It runs out quite quickly. So, the best part about this game is that when you get to 4 o'clock in the morning, nothing else gets taken. Your staff go on break until they come back the next day and the world's a better place. And this basically helps for all of your cans and your mixings and everything. So the best time to do any sort of restocking of any sort whatsoever is literally 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, this does mean that when you're waiting around for like vans to turn up and so on and so forth, it is, well, it's one of those things. You have to wait around, but it's okay. This guy's stuck, so I suppose I better supply his station anyway. There we go. Do you want him to push them? You're stuck, aren't you? Yeah, right. This happens quite a lot as well. So let me just save up, unless he's just waiting for him to push the button. I think Blue Dude's stuck. Give me a sec. Okay, is he moving now? Yes, he is. Fantastic. Right. So, every day, 4 o'clock in the morning, it's a little bit risky, but get out, get to both of your labs, make sure everything is stacked and ready to go. You need enough supplies, enough chemicals and everything to run everything for at least a day. And then on the 4 o'clock changeover at 4 o'clock in the morning, get everything sorted and be done. Now, when it comes to your dealers, obviously by this point of having near the end of the game, have all of your dealers doing stuff, but have 2 or 3 of your dealers dealing in cocaine. The reason why is because cocaine is a pain in the butt to shift and you can make so much money from it, it just takes longer to sell. And then the other 2 dealers, I've got Jane and the other dude just selling weed. It's easier, trust me. Now, I've just done a recent collection, so I've got 171 grand on me. That's why Benji, Brad and Molly have got very little money on them. Now, when it comes to Jane, she's got 330 Ultra Gruel on her, and Waylong has got 125 Ultra Gruel. They're basically my cannabis sellers. They are keeping my staff funded. So every day, I know every 8 days now, because I'm putting 8 days worth of wages into each of their beds. Every 8 days, I then replenish their stuff, and I basically go through all my dealers and collect off. The weed dealers sell faster. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. I think it's just got something to do with their clientele. Maybe I've just given them certain people to work with, and it works better for them. But it just all right. Weed works good. So, once you've basically figured out that all of your chemicals and everything else are every other day, you need to kind of replenish them, especially when you're running 4 stations per lab, which is what I'm doing. You're on a daily basis of basically sorting how much your people are using. And this means that you're going to be doing a lot of buying stuff online. So always make sure you've got around 40 grand in your bank, because you never know how much money you're actually going to be needing. So it's always good to have a lot of money in your accounts. Now, this does mean you're gonna launder some money. Most of the time laundering, you're stuck in the floor. Most of the time that's laundering money. So obviously you want all the businesses to be laundering. You can do 20 grand a day, and that's all good. It means you're going to keep that money coming in constantly, and that's a plus side. Now let's go and check out my second lab, which is mainly just doing cannabis, which is where I spend nearly every single day restocking. Because once the supply line goes through, this gets changed over really fast. So, First off, check my chemical lines. Each one of these benches is running exactly the same. So if this one's down to 7 on each, then this one should be down to 7 on each. This one should be 7 on each, and this one should be, well, it's just one rotation behind all the others. Not a bad thing. So obviously I've just redone this, so I've got 10 of each chemical on here. I'll come up here when the night switches over. I'll replenish all this, order new stock. We're all good. Now, I do have 4 benches running 4 loads of Red Bull. Now, Red Bull, this stuff, if you're running constantly like I have, and you have like a good day where all of these are done, and all of a sudden every single one of these racks gets undone and you're constantly mixing, you're looking at doing 600 Red Bull in a day. You will run through an entire shelf and it will just be like, oh crap, where's it all gone? Don't know, but I'm going to have to order another 600 in. That's what I generally have to run. So these are 160. It's 160 per shelf. I do a 300 order because that's the most you can get in the back of a van. So I do a 600 order, get all that stacked up. If there's anything spare, I put it over here. And this is basically, I'm running, all of this was on one shelf. Well, it was on 2 shelves. I've just moved it all over to one to see what we've got. So I've nearly got 80 loads of cannabis done. And don't forget, each one of these parcels is 20 loads. So each one of these is 20... It's 20 buds in one chucked up on here. And there we go. We got 2 packs there. We got 2 packs there. That'll all be shunted up to there. So she picks them up, puts them over there, picks these up. Oh, sorry. He actually does. It's a man with a man bun. Sorry, dude. Right. Anyway, so yeah. Now we got 2 here. We got 20 there. So there we go. And then what I will do is I'll take this lot and I'll go and give that to my weed dealers, and then they'll just keep making it. And that's just how I'm doing this. Yeah, it's generally the way to do stuff. And this is just maintenance. This is just everything I'm doing on a nearly like every other day basis. Now, I haven't been up here they're about to run over into their 4th day. So I've got to come back in like 2 days and I'll redo all their wages. I've got 161 grand. It costs me about $16,000 every 8 days to hire my staff. So as long as you've got 20 grand in staff fees for 2 weeks or 8 days at least, and you can supply yourself with around 300 Red Bull twice a week and almost a daily income of like chemicals, then you're fine. And it's a lot. But once you've got everything sorted and you are going for it, your daily income from like dealers alone is just fantastic. I mean, like, look, Waylong's got 10 grand on him. Molly's got 7 on her. Jane's got nearly 10 grand. Brad's got 8 grand. And Benji's got 6. So out of all of those people, that's 6, 18, so that's 14, 20, let's say 21, 22, 28, 38 grand in 5 dealers. And 38 grand will pay for all my staff, and I'm all good. And basically this just keeps going until you're weighed up. Now, I started the game like everybody else. Everybody else is in like doing the one apartment and doing this. I kind of made that conscientious decision to go, I wonder what it's like running 2 labs. It's expensive, but the outcome of it is ridiculous because you're not having to wait around for one thing to end and before you do the other. This can go until when this fills up, my dealers might have only just finished doing their runs, which means I've got a shed ton of weed that needs to be shifted, and then I've got a shed ton of cocaine that is still being built. And I don't have to really worry about that too much now because it takes such a long time to deal out that much that I can just wait. And that's a good thing. It just means that waiting and everything else is just, I'm alright with. That has been part of the problem with this game. If you're not keeping yourself active, like you're not doing your own deals and you're just, waiting for things to happen, this game does take a really long time to play. And I've kind of faced that, like, as I'm playing this game now. I've spent a long time just letting the game play itself and just doing bare minimum, and that's why I haven't really leveled up as fast. And that's kind of a bad way of playing this game, if I'm going to be brutally honest. I would say the best way to play this game, and this just comes from myself who's played this for nearly 100 hours now, which isn't a lot, but when you consider some people would give up after a couple of hours, what I would consider doing is always doing deals for yourself. It puts your experience up a lot faster as well, and you don't really have to worry about too much. You just do stuff for you and be happy doing it. Right, so I need a full stack over here of green and red, so we'll do this. So that's blue. So I need 35 of each chemical, roughly. So if I do a big order now, we'll do the deliveries, we'll go for the hardware store, and I'll do 35 fertilizer, 35 PGR, and 35 speed grow, and then that'll select to the docks, and then that'll be done. Done. Cool. Now when it comes to mixing agents, obviously I've already filled my shelves up, so I don't really have to do another run of those, which is fine. We can chuck those on there, and that's all good. And there we are. So that's all done. I think these had to be changed to purple. Now I haven't looked into this myself, I'm just speculating at this point. I'm pretty sure the cans of Red Bull, I'm doing it in hyphenated commas, used to be more blue. I feel someone may have been taking a little bit more of a notice of that, so they changed the colour to purple. So yeah, wink wink, nudge nudge, say no more. Yeah. So apart from that, we are cooking. I don't really have to do a lot, and it's all good. But if you want to make some money on the side, the best way to do it, if I'm going to be brutally honest, is doing your own deals. Now, after 4 o'clock in the morning, there is only one hotspot on this entire map that the police will patrol. After 4 o'clock in the morning, I haven't seen a police vehicle out. The only place I've seen that's a hotspot is near the taco tickler. Everything else is fair game. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go and do now. I'm going to go and pick up like 20 load, and we're just going to go for a run around the neighborhood, and we're going to go and see how much money we can make on the side. So all of these people are still going to be working until super o'clock in the morning. I'm going to take 20, and then we're good. So the police curfew comes in 30 minutes. I'm completely fine with that because I know how to avoid it. I just don't go near the main roads. I normally end up walking around in the middle of the darkness like this, going, where am I going, where am I going? All sorts of stuff. It starts to make sense when you get to like a village. Don't let the siren scare you. I mean, you can if you want. I mean, adds to the realism. And there we go. So what I tend to do is I just knock at everybody's door. And if I can knock at everybody's door, then it's all good. Hey man, do you want a deal? I'll do one pack. There's another $1,000. Oh yeah. Right. Knock on the next house. No one in. Oh, you are home. You've just literally come home. Hey man, can you make a deal with me? Oh, okay, not a problem. Have a great day. Hey dude, evening. Oh, you don't want anything? Okay, not a problem. Right, we're just gonna run everybody's house now. And what I'll do is I'll show you the one hotspot in this whole game. Cheers, bud. That's number one. Alright, and Addison, do you want one of them? No? Okay, cool. Oh, he's waiting for a dealer. Oh yeah, I'm selling the same stuff. Right, under the cover of darkness. Nope, your door isn't even knockable. Damn it. You're not home. Jane's dealing to the guy that we saw behind the sign. Oh yes, no one's home here. Hey Karen, you don't want anything? Not a problem. So most of the people, you can tell if they're like dealt by me because of just what how their appearances. Who is that walking into the bush? I'm really scared to go over here now because that might have been a copper. I'm gonna get attacked by a bear on it. Oh, Dennis, you're waiting for a oh, okay, cool, no problem. Right, so let's go down the hot spot of town where if you go to one point you will get seen. So we'll go close to it and then you can see for yourself of why you kind of just avoid this point of town. Either use the back roads or you use this back route like I do. So the one hot point of town is literally up there at the taco tickler. So in order to get around that, go through here. You go out both these doors, you are not seen. You are not heard. You just go underground and then you're free roam. After, like I said, after 4 AM No one really comes around these ways. He's already seen one of my dealers because of his face. If the face is long like this, it means he's been contacted by someone I'm cooking for. I know the symptoms of my own stuff. All right. Hey, see, big head. Cheers, bud. Most appreciated. Catch you later. Right. Doris. Oh, she's already been seen. Not a problem. Markin? Or Mick, sorry. Mick, how you doing, bud? You're inside your wife. Yeah, you are. Right, not a problem. Okay, you just have to be careful. Like, oh, hello. This car is not normally here. Okay, I can't quite get to that person's house. That's a bummer. Right, next door to Lisa is my next appointment. This dude's working at the petrol station, so he's okay. Hey, Kathy. Not interested? Not a problem. Have a great evening. No one in. Look at my old haunt. It's over here. Now, no one lives there. Don't think I've had a customer come out of this one. No. This house. This is the guy that works at the Taco Tickler. So, Kyle Cooley. Kyle. All good, man. Kyle very much. And Austin. Austin. Do you want some as well, man? Excellent. Have a great evening, guys. Yep, that's a good day. All right, so police curfew is in order. It's 2:53 in the morning, and as you can see, apart from that one corner, there's no police around here at all. It just becomes so much easier to run. I keep forgetting where their door is. It's not my fault. Right, anyway, she's already done. All good. Right. Wonder if the Chinese lady's in, if she wants them. Not a problem. See you later. Rightio. So, now obviously, Taco Tickler is right in front of me where it gets a bit busy. So I found to bypass this, go around past the promenade, which goes behind the casino. And there are no police officers around. None. And you'll just be on your way. The only place that I've ever had a problem is the taco area. So I just don't go near it. So there's you go. That's all like nighttime deals. That's maintenance on my buildings and what I get up to. Occasionally I do some litter picking, you know, looking after the street I live on. Always good, bit of neighborhood work. And just in time, come back and all my chemicals are here as well. So even better. So we'll stack all this up, ready for the next day. I'll chuck my spare cannabis here. Chuck this up, yeah. So we'll chuck that there. And that one goes there, that one goes there. That's a spare. And that one can go up there. Fantastic. But yeah, this lab runs a few more people than anywhere else because of just what I do down here. So it's all fun and games, especially when you're like double cooking as well. You get a lot done now, especially when everything's like working properly. All right, so that's all blue done. Cool. And I just need to get the rest of it out of here. And there we go. So I got 5 of these because obviously soil and stuff. But we're doing all right. We've got 34 of this stuff done, and we've got 33 of that one done, and that'll all get done properly and everything else. I've got one more green bottle I've got to put down, so we'll pop that there for now. Now I need to go up to my other factory just to make sure that my orders and everything are fine up there. Won't get attacked by the police on the way through, so that's even better. And I've got a spare bed up there as well, so I always find myself between places. And if I need to, then I just sleep at either one and it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, if you've got a bed in each place, easy to sleep and you don't get caught by anyone. But like I said, 4 o'clock in the morning, no one catches you because there's only one police officer you have to avoid. Alright, let's have a look at what all the damage was for the day. So they're down to 7 of each, 5 of each, 7 of each, 6 of each. Okay, so we'll do that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Take that one, stick that one, stick that one, take that. That one, that one, that one, and that one. All good. And there we go. So next is that one and that one. Go there. Blue can go there. I'll take 20 loads of soil and we'll just pack the rest. We'll just fill the shelf. And there we are. We fight for another day. So all that, it'll get used during the day. It all gets picked up. We've got enough here to like restock for another day. Red Bull supplies are about half now. That one's got we'll take that and we'll pop that on there just to kind of even it up a little bit. Yeah, and that's fine. So we've got basically about another day's worth of supply up here, and then all this will just get shoved down the other end, and I'll have to order up another load in a day or so, which isn't too bad. So yeah, every other day is basically restock all chemicals and everything, and then every 8 days is restock money. And like I said, if you ever get short of cash, your dealers will do their job. They will get money and you will be all right. Don't worry about it. Once you've got everything sorted, you're fine. So, yeah, now I better hit the hay and see what level I'm up to because I'm still waiting to become the big man boss. We sold 6 loads of Ultra Gruel, 470 XP, and that makes me Underlord 1/3 of the way. V5? Underlord 5. I think the next level is where I need to be, and that will be my next video. So, until then, I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel, and this has been how I manage my lab, because at the moment I'm just biding my time, waiting for that next level of greatness to become the greatest drug lord in the world. And actually, someone brought it up in one of my comments. Didn't you think it was a bit weird that when we turned up to this place, we were dealing out the back of an RV and that got blown up, but now we run a drugs empire, no one's bothering us? Yeah, I found that very strange as well. Thanks very much for the comment, it was most appreciated. I'll catch you on another one. Peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye for now.